Ellis, I know you looked at a lot of video of Richard LeCounte, one of the later draft picks, safety. What'd you see? What do you like? What do you expect? Take us through some of the things that you're looking at with LeCounte.
Yeah, Richard LeCounte. This film study has been fun. I've been going through all the prospects and just watching 2, 3 games and coming away with some pros and cons, some things I like, some things I don't like. And honestly, this entire class checks out pretty well. I mean, I wish I had the time to watch every team's class and really come up with an accurate reading. But specifically with the Browns, I am confident that it's not a bias thing. The tape doesn't lie, and each of the prospects have legitimate promise. And I don't see a real obvious miss yet. That all can change once you put on NFL pads and get inside a training camp. But as of for LeCounte specifically, the game tape's impressive, and I'll touch on that in a second. But what I really like about him, or what really impressed me, and it was the same thing the Browns mentioned, it's obviously the only way I figured out to look into it more, was his GPS tracking data. In short, GPS tracking data has been used on football players to track on-field speed. It's just a GPS chip that's on their pads, and it tracks real in-game on-field performance. Some programs have their players wearing it throughout their whole season, and sometimes all you get is data from the Senior Bowl, their drills and in-game data. For example, the Rams used GPS data to find Cooper Kupp in the third round, pick 69. He ran a 4.62 40, but his GPS data showed that he was extremely impressive, working in the slot, getting open in the middle of the field. It highlighted his start-stop ability much more efficiently than a 40 time would, and the Rams have been proven right for that. Also looking like a hit would be safety for the Rams, Jordan Fuller, who played 844 snaps a year ago, started 14 games for one of the league's top defenses. Again, sixth-round pick 199, I believe. I think it was the same exact pick as Tom Brady, if I remember what I read. And he is a guy who ran slow for a safety, a lot like LeCounte, but his GPS tracking data was phenomenal for a safety in the box and in the short areas, spaces that safeties need to excel in. So why not LeCounte now, right? So much of this rookie stuff is why not. We want to act like it's an exact science, and there's so much brilliance behind it. But you're throwing darts at a board based on all the data you can gather, and the Browns have done a really good job gathering data like that. And then you put on the film, and it checks out. He's instinctful. He plays the run really well. He can start in the too high and screen down and break up shed a tight end block and blow up a running play. He tends to guess wrong on some concepts, get beat deep sometimes. He'll watch the quarterback too much. All that type of stuff can get coached. It's his short area quickness. I've seen him cover running backs and then pivot to a tight end on an out route and take away two players at once. In a game of football, it's about numbers. And his instincts, again, seem accurate in there and quick. He processes. So combine that with his GPS data, I'm pretty high on LeCounte, and we'll see. But again, this is about gathering as much data as you can and then picking the best prospect available to you at that time. And for where the Browns were in the draft, Richard LeCounte seems like a nice find.